One of the most famous tales of rivalry ever to be told across the galaxy is that of the Dark Angels and the Space Wolves. The legend has its roots in the days of the Great Crusade, and many variations of it can be heard from one end of the galaxy to the other. As the Space Marine legions pushed forward the frontiers of the Imperium, each Primarch strove to excel in the eyes of the Emperor, and none more so than the bombastic Leman Russ, Primarch of the Space Wolves. Only Horace and Lionel Johnson could claim more victories than Russ, and this was a constant frustration to him. It was on the world of Dulan, where the Space Wolves were fighting alongside the Dark Angels, that matters came to a head. The tyrant Durath had personally insulted the Emperor, sacrificing thousands of Imperial priests to his patron demon, and both Russ and Johnson desired the honor of slaying this heretic. The headstrong Primarch of the Space Wolves flew into a rage when Durath proclaimed that Russ was the Emperor's lapdog and would be fed to his pet groks. Russ swore that he would cut Durath's head from his shoulders and demanded that the Dark Angels allow him to lead his Space Wolves in an immediate assault upon the tyrant's Crimson Fortress. Johnson had spent days scouting the weak points of the fortress, meticulously planning the attack, and was not about to let some hot-headed barbarian ruin his carefully laid plans. He refused Russ's demand and began the assault, storming the fortress with remarkably few casualties. Russ, caught swirling in a combat at the base of the wall, could only howl in anger as he watched Johnson slay Durath high on the walls of the keep. After the battle, Russ stormed into the halls of the fortress and struck Johnson a blow to the head. The two Primarchs wrestled for a day and a night, each unable to overcome the other's skill. At last, the pair broke apart and Russ began to laugh, seeing the humor in what had occurred. Johnson was silent though. He saw Russ's first blow as treacherous. As the Space Wolves Primarch laughed, Johnson struck him unconscious. Now he considered honor to be satisfied. The prostrate Russ was carried from the fortress by his men, and when he regained consciousness, the Dark Angels had already departed to fight in the Alizor campaign. Russ swore he would avenge the stain on his honor, and to this day, whenever the Space Wolves and the Dark Angels meet, a champion from each chapter is called upon to refight the ancient duel of the Primarchs in order that honor may be satisfied.